Welcome to Now. I'm your host, Curtis Parody, bringing you the news happening in the world right now. Well, it's the day after one of the biggest award shows of the year, so naturally I'm not gonna talk about it. Kidding, I'm totally gonna talk about it. Okay, where to start? Well, Seth MacFarlane was back as the host of the Oscars this year, and I have to say he was an interesting host. Interesting like good at some points, awkward at others, and bad in the middle. And of course, at times, very offensive. But hey, the Academy did ask him to host it, so they should have known what was coming. After that, I remember there being a lot of singing, then like William Shatner kind of appeared on like a TV screen thing, and then I think the award show actually began to start. The next thing I remember was the nominations for the Best Animated Movie. Or something like that. To which I was totally rooting for Wreck-It Ralph because, well, like I've said it multiple times, that movie was amazing! But I guess not amazing enough because it lost out to Brave. WTF, what the fudge, Brave? I really didn't think that movie was really that good. Mind you, I never really seen it because I didn't think it was good. So as you can imagine, I was quite upset at that point and decided to take to Twitter. Fun fact, during the Oscars, there were over 8.9 million tweets sent out about the event. And while Adele was performing Skyfall, which I have to say is an awesome song, one of the few I actually like from her, there were up to 82,000 tweets per second. That's a lot of tweets! Also, the nerd side of me enjoys the fact that we justify the popularity of an award show now due to the number of tweets or related tweets that happened during that event. Hello, future! Now that I'm talking about Adele, there was an interesting 5-minute montage of James Bond movies and stuff, to which I classified as an in-show advertisement, but you can kind of call that whatever you want. I believe the Oscar people were trying to call it a tribute. Yes, a tribute. Please note that Skyfall is now available on DVD and Blu-ray if you want to pick up a copy for yourself. Next, some more stuff happened. The chick from the Hunger Games was there in a dress that I can only describe, and continued to describe all last night, as octopus tentacles. But hey, she won an Oscar, so that's pretty freaking sweet. She won this based on her performance for the Silver Linings Playbook, which I've yet to see, but based on the number of nominations it got last night, I'm totally going to have to check it out. Also, poor Jennifer became that girl last night, the one who fell going up the stairs to accept the award. She played it off quite well. When she finally got to the mic to actually accept her award, she said, "You guys are just standing because I fell," which everyone laughed and played off the whole fall quite well. After that, the movie Life of Pi was nominated a bunch of times. I cheered for each and every single one of them. Life of Pi won 4 Oscars last night, beating out everyone's apparent favorite, Argo. Argo won 3 Oscars, and I was happy to see that during Ben Affleck's acceptance speech, he did give a shout out to Canada. Because, well, if you didn't already know, the topic the movie was based upon has more Canadian involvement than Ben included in the film. Argo is a movie based on real-life events, but changed to meet the American moviegoer audience taste. If you want to learn more about the real Argo, CTV's W5 did a great piece on how Canada's perception in the movie was actually dumbed down and meant to seem almost unimportant. Link to that in the description below. And that was the Oscars, at least from my mind. Moving from one entertainment topic to another entertainment topic, an interesting story came out today about a pro athlete taking up a rather uninteresting job. Looks like NFL player Terrence Ganaway is looking to spend his time in the off-season working at Jimmy John's in Waco, Texas. Yep, I'm not kidding. The St. Louis running back, who earned a minimum of $390,000 last year for his athletic abilities, took a $7.50 per hour job at Jimmy John's. This all started last month when he jokingly tweeted that he had way too much downtime and was looking for a job. An employee at Jimmy John's called his bluff, and now Terrence is working there for night shifts doing a bunch of different jobs, from washing tables and floors to working as a cashier and baking bread. The reason he's doing this whole thing? Well, according to Terrence, he wants to stay fit and stay out of trouble. I'm not sure how the fit thing kind of plays into this, but working a night shift does allow him to kind of go to the gym during the day and then work during the night, which will keep him out of trouble and helps him save money, which he says he wants to do. He also wanted to assure people that his #1 job is still to play in the NFL. He doesn't want people to think that he's lazy because he's working at Jimmy John's. Personally, I don't think anyone's thinking that. Let's see, he could lie around his huge house for a couple of months doing absolutely nothing, or he could get a job at Jimmy John's. Yeah, I'd say the lazy thing would actually be to hang around your house for the whole time. I think it's great this guy decided to take up a job like this. Just like he said, the job will keep him out of trouble, and heck, I'm sure Jimmy John's doesn't mind having an NFL player on staff, bringing in a few extra customers. Also, if you live in Waco, Texas, and have always wanted to work with an NFL player, well, now's your chance. Not many people can say they worked alongside a professional football player in a sandwich shop. Also, maybe you could get into his good books. Think about all the awesome things that could lead to. So there you go. Though I know nothing about football, I still think this story is pretty sweet. And last, a quick story here. If you remember a few weeks back, a chunk of space rock may or may not have came hurtling into the Earth's atmosphere over Russia and injured a bunch of people. Well, some new satellites have been launched into space to help track objects coming near the Earth. This is great news. Now we can see objects coming from farther away. Bad news though, we still have no idea what to do with them when we see them coming. It's like being able to see someone chuck a baseball at your face, then not doing anything about it. Instead, we just stand there, wait for it to smack us in the face, and possibly break our nose. Hey scientists, can we please get a move on with the planet defense system thing? Because I really don't want our planet to get a broken nose, or worse, a concussion. Okay, jumping back to the first story of today, what did you think of the Oscars? Did you like them, and were you happy with who won? Tell me in the comment section below, or of course you can always let me know on my Facebook page, through Twitter, or on Google+. Links to all that and the other topics I talked about in today's episode in the description below, along with the always amazing subscribe button. So until next time, I'm Curtis Parody, and that's what's happening now. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video today. You can of course check out more videos I create by clicking on them below. Check out Now for the latest news happening in the world right now, Paradise Gaming for some fun gameplay videos, or of course my personal vlog channel to see what I'm like outside of my studio. Also, if you're interested in supporting the show and getting some new clothes for yourself, check out the store at thecurtisparodystore.ca. See you guys later.